Okay everyone, how are you today? So, welcome to this week's special event, Lou's Hansian Learning Week. I'm your Chinese teacher, Gary. Let me see. Here's our old friend, Myria. How are you? Welcome to join today's streaming class. So, we will have the streaming class at Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 3 p.m. Beijing time. So, firstly, I'm very happy to meet you all guys on today's streaming class, and I hope we could have a happy 45 minutes. So in the live broadcast room, some students already have my WhatsApp and WeChat, and we have already sort of exchange on Chinese learning and studying, working in China or scholarship, some stuffs. So, but still, I would like to say I'm happy to meet more people in today's streaming class. And I know maybe some students in the live broadcast room had some of this class before. So do you like these courses? We have about more than 1 month. We have the streaming class for more than 1 month. So do you like this? And but because the students in the class have different level of Chinese, so our teacher will choose a degree of difficulty that most students can accept it. So which is not for everyone, suitable for everyone's level. So if you want more targeted for systematic learning, and you can learn more professional on the loose hand Chinese learning platform, and we look forward to your participation. So what is the most important? So don't forget to register and change your name. So as I can say your name with your real name or nickname, like Myria, so this old friend, old students. And so please don't just leave your name as guest with some numbers. So sign in and change your name to English so that I can call you by your name and we can discuss in the class, and we would like to know everything about you, and next time we'll recognize you very well. So also, if there is something you don't understand in the live class, you can watch the replay by registering. So if you're not free now, so watch the replay. And so who haven't registered, and hurry up please, hurry up and register. And as you can see in the corner, the QR code, so please scan the QR code right here. And or if you're busy, if you're not free, so please take a screenshot and add us later. So we are here for sort of questions, and we have a bunch of professional teachers to solve your corners and ask us, be friend with us. Okay, so let's see our official website. So that's my routine for every time streaming class. So because there's a lot of students want to know about the Chinese learning package from our website. So wait a moment. Okay, so let's see our website. So let's take a look. So what are learning resources include in our website, alright? So our courses are divided into 4 sections, as you can see. The HSK test section, and live Chinese, daily Chinese, and business Chinese. So let us understand them one by one. So the first is about the HSK test, and we just have learned that it's the most important step for everyone to come to China. So it's essential and necessary. So it also determines the scholarship for everyone to study here. So the major of study, the quality of school, your dream school, right? And the condition of work. So whether you can even stay in China is closely linked to this exam. So First is divided into different level of difficulty and suitable for students of different levels to learn it. And it contains bilingual recorded class from famous teacher in top university of China, which they are the native speaker of Chinese and with good and fluently English. Okay, and so I think it's convenient for everyone in different network, whatever you difficulty or easy network. So it's suitable for everyone and convenient. So whatever your national condition and regional and time zones, so learning at time and anywhere. And secondly, it includes the one-to-one interactively broadcast of Chinese teaching. Just said that everyone does not have a natural language environment, so you need such teacher to accompany you to one-to-one interactive exercise to get twice the result with half the effort. And this is about the HSK test package. We mainly provided the two package of the HSK package. As you can see, this one is about the HSK 1 to 4 basic package, and another one is improved package. So all you need to do just learn from us, and you could get the level 4 of the HSK. Then you could apply for full scholarship to have a chance to get into China, to get into your dream school. Okay, and next one is the live Chinese section. So it's suitable for students at very basic level, because from the Chinese pinyin, which is spelling of the Chinese, and to take you lay the foundation and further studying the simple conversations used in daily life of coming to China, and it's very practical. The third is the daily Chinese section, so which is divided into different themes such as travel, movies, and culture, music, online shopping, and other special topics that are of interest to everyone, and including last hitting topics. And if you are interested in Chinese culture, so don't miss it. And the last one is about the business Chinese. So there are basic and advanced courses for business negotiation language and business etiquette and business talks, so required by the business people, and it is the preferred courses package for those who plan to stay in China for work and employment. So if you want to stay in China, get a work visa, so this is really suitable for you. And yes, so what is very important here is that and basic also have a very strong business situation, and so courses development is careful polished by outstanding entrepreneurs, and everyone will benefit a lot. So surely our courses service different users with different needs, so no matter what kind of knowledge you want to learn, and it can help you to achieve it. So of course the most important thing is the package about HSK tests. So after all, it's close related to the scholarship system. And the last one about our website, so it's about the FAQ, because we will receive lots of questions from the students from different countries around the world. So if you have any problems, you could scan the code and ask our professional advisors, and they will give you a professional details. And other is just contact us from the website, and which answer some of your common doubts. So of course you can you have more questions or want to learn more about scholarship system, and you are also welcome to add to WeChat account in the end, because everyone's situation is different, so we will answer in details for you. Okay, let's back to our topics today. So today's topics, I just want to review the topic we talked about before, because there's some some new students ask us about HSK, so I want to review for you guys again. So today's topic is about the HSK and HSKK. So there are two aspects. The first aspect is the what is HSK and HSKK. There will be 4 parts, and the structure, schedule, fee, and purpose. And the second part is exam sample. So let's go to the HSK. So about HSK, I just talked that before. So HSK is the Chinese language proficiency test, and is an official state level standardized test set by the China to test the Chinese language proficiency of non-native speakers. And the HSK is like the English test, like the IELTS or TOEFL. So the HSK was founded in 1984 in Beijing Language and Cultural University. So with the developing, so among the overseas test centers, they were developing, like they founded more than 245 testing centers with the nowadays the Chinese policy, the government policy, the One Belt and One Road, it comes to be more than 475 test centers in Confucius institutes overseas. So this means you can take the HSK test in most countries around the world. But no matter you know about or don't know about how to get into the HSK test, you just can contact with us. And of course, subscribe us and follow us Loose Hand platform. We will give you a professional service and support. And who need HSK? So obviously for you guys, for the students who want to study in China, who want to get the admission or certificate about the Chinese visa and university. So for the students, and then it's about the businessman, because there will be a sort of people who want to do the business or trade, international trade with China, with Chinese. Okay, the secondly is the migration. So if you want live in China, if you want to move to the China for make a living, so that could be a little bit hard, because the firstly you have to got the work visa. All right, and the last is the very basic one, the traveling. If you want traveling in China, so at least you have to know about a little bit of Chinese, so the basic one. All right, and the schedule. So it's about the structure. So the HSK test consists of 6 levels, as you can see from this table, the level 1 to level 6, and the HSK includes 3 exams, which are listening, reading, and writing. Hi Michael, how are you today? Welcome to today's streaming class. So today we're gonna review the HSK details. Alright, so let's continue about the HSK. And and there are 2 forms of paper testing and online testing. Okay, you can do it on the paper testing or online. So from the chart we can see that there's no written test content in the level 1 to level 2 level. So which means that you do not need the capability of Chinese writing, the handwriting actually, at these 2 levels. And in addition, the level 1 to level 4 examination time is less than 1 hour, and the total score is also different from the other 4 levels. And the total score of level 1 to level 2 is 200 points, which only include the listening part and reading part, and each part occupies the 100 points. And the level 3 to level 6 is 300 points, so which contains 3 test contents, and namely the listening, reading, writing, and therefore the first 2 levels are relatively easy to master and suitable for the beginner Chinese learners who are interested in know about Chinese culture. And the next, the difficulty has been improved since HSK Level 3. So I've got the custom. I've got our student. He passed the HSK Level 2, but stuck in the Level 3. So from this level, it could be a little bit harder. And because from this level 3, so the content of Chinese character has been added into this level. And here I want to talk with you guys. So actually this part is not so hard, because if you want to get the full scholarship, you could pass and you could get the certificate of the HSK4, right? Okay. So actually I think most of the people in the broadcast room have more or less understanding of Chinese and handwriting. Some of you already got the HSK level, and some of you have a test. Alright, but most of you maybe study self-study through the videos, through online like YouTube. So but the self-study is far from enough, because you need a plenty of like the interactive practice, the one-to-one practice is needed. So with the help of us, of the loose hand, so don't forget to scan the code and join us. Alright, so if you're with us, we could help you to reach the level 4 of HSK and successfully apply to the school and won a scholarship. And if you want to study in China, so at the HSK level is that everyone need to achieve when you're applying for Chinese university and a scholarship. And want to talk more details, like as far as I know, so there are many students would like to apply for medical universities, so they would like to study the MBBS, so the major of MBBS. So and actually these unis that they need a student require HSK levels, even though this school in English teaching, but the international students, you guys still need to use Chinese to communicate with patients. So HSK is essential. And so I wonder you guys already have a general understanding of the content of the exam. So if you want to know more, please scan the code in the corner. Subscribe us and follow us. If you are busy now, if you have no time, if you're not free, just had a screenshot. Alright. And the next part, we've gonna talk about the schedule. And first of all, so this form is the 2020 HSK test schedule, and which is basically the same as the 2021 test. So there will be a new version. Actually, it's brand new version, because we, as I know, the HSK tests have plenty of upgraded in those years. But in next one, the next version, there will be a brand new. Alright. So the HSK test will be updated and adjust according to the new version of HSK. And as we have seen, the HSK test is scheduled from each month of year and with a total 14 times. And among them, there will be 2 exams in March and November, and an online exam is added in each month. So the other 12 exams are in the way of online exams and paper. So 2 form of exam, paper 1 and online 1. So I see there's a lot of new guests, the new viewers join today's streaming class. So I want to ask, do you have, or did you have taken the HSK test before? If you did it or not did it, you can leave some words. All right. So and if you did it, so what grade you've got, and all right. So, but it doesn't matter. All right. So if you want to know more details, and if you want to make a schedule for yourselves, you can scan QR code on the screen, follow us, and we will provide you professional support to help you did it. In the next part, the examination fee. So the examination registration fee will vary due to the policies and currency exchange rates of the different countries in the world, but it will be cheaper than China as a whole. So here I will only explain the cost of applying for HSK in China. So let's see, the HSK 1, the level 1 is about the $20 US, and the level 2 is about $40 US. The 3 level about the $55 US, and the level 4 and 5 are the $70 and $85. Finally HSK 6 is about $100. So I think the price is just fine. All right, it's so much cheaper than if you got the IELTS or TOEFL test. All right. Okay. And about the new HSK. So as you can see, the old version 1, the old HSK level 1. So only you need to master. It's only about the 150 kilo, the vocab only 150, and in the HSK level 2 only 300 vocabs. But for the new HSK, you will find you have to require vocabs in 500. So the new HSK level 1 include the old HSK level 1 and 2, and more than level 2, but not enough the HSK level 3. All right. So in the old HSK level 3, you need to master the 600 vocabs, but in now the new HSK, you need the 500 vocabs. And in the new HSK level 2, so you need to master like 1272 vocabs. So but in the new HSK, you only stay in the level 2. But comparison with before, maybe you already passed the HSK 4 in the old version of HSK, and so the old version only require the 1200 words. So what I want to say is that the new HSK is more harder, okay, but more systematic, because the old version already passed. It's really old. And the new HSK test part, we've got the new part 1, like the translation, because the old version we've got only 4 parts, like listening, speaking, reading, writing. But now we add 1 part in the translation. All right. the next is about the HSKK. So HSKK mainly examine the capability of oral Chinese, like the speaking. So it also includes 3 levels, which is HSKK Basic, HSKK Intermediate, and HSKK Advanced. So and the test is also from the paper and online. So all 3 parts. And the HSKK Elementary test has 3 parts, and the test is about 70 minutes. And the first part is repeat. Okay. It's repeat after listening. So that is you will listen dialogue or a recording, and then repeat it in the content. And the second part is based on the listening to the question into the recording and answer them. So the third part is the answer the question in paper. For example, the problem 26. The question is like, please introduce your girlfriend. 请介绍一下你的一个好朋友。Please， 请介绍 introduce 你的 your 好朋友 friend， 请介绍一下你的一个好朋友。Please introduce your girlfriend. And or the problem 27. So what do you think of the profession of doctor? Why? So like 医生这个工作怎么样？为什么？ So 医生 doctor 这个 this 工作job or profession, and 怎么样 and how or what do you think? And then more detailed question, why? Alright, 为什么？ So all about it is the HSKK intermediate test. It's about like 21 minutes, so only second part has been changed to the looking at the picture and describe it. Like the second part, so look at the picture and describe it. So the first picture is about the couple and they are dating, so you have to describe it in more details. And the second picture is the woman want to stop a taxi, so there also need you to describe it in details. And the second part is same as the basic example test. So answer the questions. So it's like the problem 13. 周末你一般是怎么安排的? How do you arrange your weekend? Okay, and 周末 weekend 你 you 一般 usually or 是 are 怎么 how 安排 arrange 周末你一般是怎么安排的? So we say how do you usually arrange your weekend? So you have to answer these questions in details. If you describe it in more details, you could got a more higher score or higher grade. And like the problem 14, it asks 父亲或母亲过生日时你想送他什么礼物? So it's kind of ask like when your mom and dad birthday, so what present do you want to present or give them? So actually this is more so also actually you need to describe in details, but actually I think this is really open question, so whatever you want to answer, so just make sure you answer it in details, and then can make sure you've got higher scores or grade. Okay, and the advanced test, the HSKK Advanced, is about the 24 minutes, and the change is still in second part, which is reading content, and what you need to pay attention is in this part is pronunciation and fluency. Alright, and this question in part 3 of the HSK Advanced will be more in depth, so which means more difficult. And let's look at the problem 5. So what do you think the ideal life state should be like? What do you think the ideal life state should be like? 你认为理想的生活状态应该是什么样的？ And so 你认为是你 you your and 认为you think your opinion I think and 理想的 ideal 生活状态 life state so 生活 life 状态 state 是什么样的 should be like and please talk about it briefly. Okay, and some people think that the debate will make the two sides reach a consequence, and some people think that the debate will make two sides more confrontational. So it's about the problem 6. So what do you think? And so when answer of this type of question, so it will require you from the two sides and deeper level to answer it. And so the schedule actually is only given 7 times. It's different with the HSK test. So HSK test give you 14 times a year, but HSKK only gives 7 times a year. And so in the February, June, August, September, and November are not available. And the fee, the examination fee, the elementary, there are only 3 levels. So the elementary exam costs about $30, and intermediate about $50 and the advanced about $60. There are only 3 levels. And it's totally split with the HSK test. Okay. And I want to talk about the purpose. So the purpose of HSKK. So first of all, definitely the most direct purpose of HSKK is the students who want to study in China, right? I talked about it so many times because you can imagine if you can't speak Chinese when you study in Chinese university, right? So you can't just talk English with your classmates, with your friends. You have to join the local life, the university life, the campus life, right? So you have to learn how to speak Chinese. And also because of some universities in China require language score, so the HSKK and HSK test is the choices of the most of students studying China. And the second purpose is the work, and especially in the education industry. For example, many South African students. So before it's like from people from the British, American, or Europe, they learn Chinese and teaching English in China. But for nowadays, so many South African students return to China and hope to become Chinese teacher, or they back to their mother country to teach Chinese. And thirdly, international trade. So like between the Middle East countries and China, it requires a large number of high-end talents. And in addition to these reasons, for people who live in Beijing, Shanghai, Guangzhou, and Shenzhen, so these third-tier cities, and fluently oral speaking is necessary. Like I was studying in the Australia, so I went abroad. So all I need to master the firstly, you have to master the oral speaking. So you have to speaking with people, right? So that can make sure you can't live in this country. So the oral speaking is necessary skill to communicate with local people. So that's why you need Chinese speaking. You need to learn Chinese speaking, and why we test you Chinese speaking. Okay. More than that, I also want to share a test sample of HSK Level 4, because some students they stuck at the HSK Level 4. But my version is is about the old HSK. But I also want to share with you guys. All right. So let's say the HSK Level 4 sample, and so the first part. So there will be 3 aspects, and the one aspect is the listening, reading, and writing. And listening is about the 45 questions and about the 30 minutes, and the reading part 40 questions 40 minutes, the writing part 15 questions 25 minutes. And let's see the first part, listening. So the form of the type of this question is like true or false. You need to have a judgment. Okay, true or false. So let's have a look the tips or the sample or example. So it shows us I want to apply a credit card, and are you free this afternoon? Come with me to the bank. Do you want to come with me to the bank? So it's like 我想去办个银行，去办个信用卡。今天下午你有时间吗？陪我去一趟银行。So 我想 I want 办理。Actually 办理 in here is not make. Okay, it's not make. 办理 in here. So apply. We can also say 办信用卡，申请in Chinese we say 申请, but in English is apply in Chinese 申请. So in here it say 我想去办信用卡. You can understand in this way 申请. So 我想去申请个信用卡. So I want to apply for credit card. 信用卡 credit card. 你今天下午有时间吗？今天下午你有空吗？ So 今天 today 下午 afternoon. 你有时间吗？你有时间 we don't say do you have time? We don't say, because it's just straight translation. We say in the more official, like are you free? Alright, are you free? So 你下午有时间吗？ Are you free in this afternoon? So 陪我去一趟银行. But in here actually it's like to say come with me to the bank. Okay, would you like to accompany with me to the bank? So the answer is like he's going to the bank this afternoon. He plans to the bank afternoon. So this meaning is like these people want to apply a credit card. So that's only the meaning of this question. And the second one is like, now I seldom watch TV, and one of the reasons is there are too many advertisements, no matter what time, no matter what program. So as long as you turn on the TV, and you could always see so many advertisements, which is waste of my time. So what does that mean? It means like he likes watching commercials or advertisements on TV. Absolutely not. Okay. He complained that there's too many advertisements on TV shows, right? And in here we can learn about some Chinese words. 现在是 now, and 很少 seldom, or hardly ever, or whatever. You can just remember the seldom. And 看电视 watch TV, 电视 television, TV 电视其中一个原因，其中 one of them 其中 one of them 原因是in Chinese reason, so 其中一个原因是 one of the reason is 广告太多了，广告 in English advertisement or commercials, so 广告太多了 there's too many advertisement, 广告太多了 there's too many advertisement, 不管什么时间 okay, so 不管什么时间 in here no matter 不管什么时间 no matter what time 什么 what time 时间 alright, no matter what time, 也不管什么节目 so 节目 program okay, and okay, 只要你打开电视，只要 only you 只要你 only you, so 只要 only 你 you 打开 so in here 打开 we don't say the open, we say turn on 打开电视，只要你打开电视 as long as you turn on the TV, okay, 总能看到那么多广告 so you can always see there are too many advertisement. And the last sentence 浪费我的时间，浪费 waste 我的 my 时间 time 浪费我的时间 waste my time. Okay, so this is the HSK test level 4, the first part of it, listening part. And the second part is the choose the correct answer. Like the example, so there will be two characters, like the woman and the man, the conversation about them. So the woman asks, we should fill up the gas. So is there any gas station on the road of airport? So the man answered, yes, just it will be fine. And so the question is asked, what does the male mean, the boy or the man? What does he mean? So actually in here, this boy or this man means there will be a gas station on the way to the airport. It's not we're going to the airport or we almost there or the gas is full, because the woman asked, the female asked, we should fill up the gas, right? And the three part is also correct the answer. Choose the correct answers, and it's also the two characters conversations between female and male. So it's like make 5 copies of this document and bring it back to the conference room and hand it out to everyone. And the female said, okay, alright. So it's a meeting at 3 o'clock afternoon. And the man answered yes at half past 3, and it's about half hour's delay. And the woman said, alright, it's okay. Is the conference room 606 the same? It's the same room? And the man asked. The answer, yes, it's same, or no, it haven't. Okay. So the question asked, what time does the meeting start? So in this typically conversation, it's really like the IELTS or TOEFL test. So they will give you a conversation with so many details, so many numbers. Okay. But they ask you like, what time does the meeting start? So you have to remember, or you have to take some notes to help you to remember the details of this conversation. So this answer should be 3:30 and 3:30. Okay, so times flies, and here's our today's topic. We review the HSK and HSKK, about the structure, about the details, and I give you guys a test sample, and even I didn't finish it, but in this Friday afternoon, I will talk about it more and give you guys more details. So thank you for joining today's streaming room, and don't forget to join us. Don't forget to scan the code here. Scan the code, and you can take a screenshot and follow us, join us, and I will see you next time. Bye.